Hello everybody and welcome back to RainBro Crafts. My name is Colton and today we will be showing you how we make our coconut oil free soap called Peppermint Dreams. This is an exciting addition to our soap lineup because currently we do not have a coconut oil free offering. Stay tuned and see how we make this modified soap recipe that is coconut oil free. Alright, we will get this soap making started. This Peppermint Dreams soap is a new addition to our soap lineup. We have been working on a coconut oil free soap bar for a while now. We did test out a couple different Castile soap recipes. I will link both of those up in the card section of this video here now. The first one we made was really good. It worked well. The downside was that it took about 6 months before you were able to use it, and we just physically do not have the space to keep stock on hand for 6 months to have it available 6 months from now. We need the space basically for the next month, so what we're making now will be selling in a month's time, not 6 months time. We just don't have that luxury at the moment. And the second one we made was very strange. It discolored to this really, really ugly gray color. It almost looked moldy. It was gross. And then when you used it, it basically was the consistency of like aloe vera gel. It was grody. So this coconut oil free bar is scented with lavender essential oil and peppermint essential oil. Very simple. It actually matches the fragrance of our Peppermint Dreams shampoo bar, hence the name. So it's a really nice, clean, lavendery, pepperminty addition to the family. The way we were able to make it coconut oil free is by adding in palm oil. Now, almost all of our soap is palm oil free, and that was by intention. We will be limiting the types of coconut oil free products we make to 1, maybe 2 fragrances. The palm oil that we purchase from our supplier sources it from an RSPO certified palm oil supplier, and the company has a documented environmental policy and also corporate responsibility and sustainability contracts, and they ensure that the highest quality of ingredients are sourced and used, and they keep the environment in mind. So I know some consumers may not like the palm oil offerings, which is why we're keeping it limited. So this will be very clearly labeled as containing palm oil. All of our other soap will not have palm oil added. It will still be our normal recipe. If you've bought soap from us in the past, that's what you're still gonna get. This soap we are very excited to have on hand. We do get several requests at every event basically for a coconut oil free bar, and so we were excited that this recipe worked out with minimal editing to our base recipe, and it still provides a great soap product and has all of the qualities that we really look for when we're developing a bar of soap, a soap recipe. We are keeping this design pretty simple. We want to mirror our essentials collection. So if you've seen our RainBro Fresh soap or our Lavender Field soap, this design is going to look pretty familiar to you. When we were working with this soap batter, it was a little thicker than our other recipe that we normally make, and we don't know if it's from the palm oil or what, because basically the process stayed the same except we changed one ingredient, subbed out the coconut oil for palm oil basically, and that could be the case. We hadn't used a palm oil in our soap oils for basically since we started, because we phased that out pretty early on in our soaping journey. So Zac here is just doing some spoon swoops for the top to keep it simple, to give it a little dimension, a little texture, and to distribute that greenish, minty green color as well. And then he is just going in and cleaning up those swoops a little bit. It's weird because it's kind of set up, but then it's also kind of not set up. It's sort of like that cornstarch water mixture that when you touch it very slowly, it is liquidy, and then when you like slap it, it firms up really quickly. That's kind of what this was doing, which is a little strange, but the product feels the same in the end, so well, we don't know. It's kind of an experiment that worked out. Now that we are done with that texturing, Zac will spritz it with some rubbing alcohol and tuck this soap away for 24 hours until we can unmold it. We are testing out a new camera angle today, inspired by Katie Carson from Royalty Soap. I saw her slicing soap from top down in a recent video and wanted to give it a try. I will say, like, 7 out of 10 for effort, maybe a 5 out of 10 for execution. I could have probably zoomed the camera out a little bit, but I wanted you to be able to see kind of what I'm seeing as I'm working through breaking down the soap slabs and then also splitting it into soap bars. Next time it'll look a little bit more polished and refined. You also can kind of see all of our soap containers around the edges, which kind of ruins the fantasy a little bit. And let's see what the inside of this soap looks like. So like I mentioned, this batter's a little firmer, and the bar is also a tiny bit firmer than our normal soap. Barely noticeable unless you cut a lot of soap, which we are cutting about 200 bars of soap at least a week, if not more than that. So it's kind of like muscle memory, so when one little thing changes, you really notice. But that is it, a nice simple Peppermint Dreams bar. This will be for sale probably mid-July online and in person at rainbrocrafts.com. So definitely check this out if you're looking for a coconut-free soap option. A big shout out to our supporters who sponsor the channel. We have our Foamy Homies and our Study Buddies who get soaps of the month, discount codes, and some other things. So check that out if you're interested. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see what RainBro Crafts comes up with next. Thanks. Bye.